Here's an exhaust fan. This used to be this was in the kitchen. It's still in the kitchen, by the way, but it doesn't work. It's an old one. They don't use that anymore. I don't even think it's hooked up to electrical anymore. We'll soon find out. She doesn't want that there anymore. I've got to take that down. And I know ultimately I'm going to have to crawl around up in the ceiling, up in the attic, and I'm not looking forward to that exactly, but I know I have to take this portion of it down. I might as well take a quick look at it now and see what I'm going to have to do. You know, lots of it I'll have to do up in the attic. And lucky for me, there's an attic there. If there wasn't, chances are they wouldn't have an exhaust fan here, would they? Or if they did, go up through up into the ceiling joist and go outside the house or what have you. Okay. Well, it looks like there's an old plug here. I'll just unplug that so I know I don't have to mess with that. And usually you'll have a housing, and this motor thing, it looks like it's attached right here. I'm just going to loosen these screws up, and it looks like I can slide that over. I slide it over, and we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. See? Look at that. The old style motor. And just kind of looking at this to see if I can do anything else down below before I get up there in the ceiling and check it all out. Let's see what we got here. Got a flashlight here. Forget how it works. It's not. Well, a little flashlight that's not working, but I got a bigger one here. And this one you gotta shake it. I've got goggles on, fortunately. Ooh, there's a couple wasp nests way up high. Oh man, what is that? There's 2 wasp nests up there. And luckily for me, I don't think anybody's home in the wasp nest. I think it's an old one. I have not gone up here yet, no joke. This is the first thing I'm seeing. I'm trying to shine you up there. See that right there? Right there. That's 2 wasp nests on top of each other, and then there's one way up high too. 2 or 3 of them, as a matter of fact. And I probably should be careful with that. Huh. Wow. The things you've got to think about when removing old fixtures. Wow. I guess I was more on a fact-finding mission there. I think I'm just going to put this back up so I can put the trim back on until I get ready to remove this. Since it's in their kitchen and all, you might want to be mindful of that when you're getting ready to demo something, especially if you're not going to take it out right then and there. You know what I mean? So, and I think I'm going to remove this whole thing from the attic and pull it up out of there. Looks like I can do that. I want to minimize my patch. I could cut this sheetrock all the way out if I wanted, but you know, I don't think I want to do that and make this patch any bigger than it is already. Okay. So, in fact, I don't really need to have that anymore. I just want to get this on. That's why I had to put the motor back on, because there's some threads right in the middle of this. I guess I'll put that other thing on too. just so it doesn't look as unsightly, from before. Let's see if I can fish it up in there. There's a tip for you. If you're going to leave something in your ceiling, you might want to think twice about that and think, oh, it's covered up with a new ceiling or whatever. We're not using it anymore anyway, so I'm just going to leave it. Well, there's wasps' nests up there. And you also have other ducting there that's coming from the ceiling on down, from the roof on down. You might as well demo that and get rid of it. I'd rather do that than have things live up in there. There's different stuff falling from the filter thing now up in here, and it's a nice place for a nice little mouse nest, a rat's nest, whatever, and you could start getting smelly stuff up there and all of that. So think about that.